Hello, I'm Ray Trotter, Principal of Wooranna Park Primary School. In a world where humanity may be its own worst enemy, the future will depend on the creativeness and character of our children to shape a better world. In order for this to happen, our schools must be a place of optimism, excitement and challenge, where students and teachers see each day as a journey full of purpose and where intellectual engagement and connectedness to the real world are priorities. In a moment, the school's Assistant Principal, Esme Catt, will provide you with a brief introduction to the pedagogy and the importance of the physical environment in facilitating children's learning at Wooranna Park Primary School. Before this, I'd like to quickly highlight some of the school's beliefs and practices that distinguish us from other schools. At Wooranna Park, we believe that children are born with a hunger to learn, a drive to know, to discover, to model what they see, to become skilled. As such, we believe that a child's brain is not a vessel to be filled, but rather a fire to be ignited. We believe that learning is not a linear process. Indeed, one noted educator describes learning as a tangle of spaghetti, always connected and interrelated. Our emphasis on cross-curriculum studies, focusing on deep learning through research projects, contrasts with the traditional subject-focused curriculum typical of schooling in the past. The school also has a strong commitment to individual learning through collaboration with others, thus recognising the importance of the social and emotional environment in children's learning. Before closing, I'd like to thank the staff and students for their contribution to making our school such a special place. I hope you enjoy the following insights into teaching and learning at Wooranna Park Primary School.
Wooranna Park Primary School is situated in a low socio-economic community in an outer suburb of Melbourne, Australia. It is a government school comprising of families and staff from 40 different nationalities. 33 staff currently work with the 350 children enrolled. The school embarked on systemic change to its pedagogical practice, including teaching and learning approaches, organisational structures and physical learning environment in 1997. This has involved a change from traditional classrooms in which teachers directed activities to a model in which a large group of children work with many teachers within a single environment, where many experiences occur simultaneously. This has required the development of a new physical environment to support this approach. This also allows children to observe adults working collaboratively, where in the past adult interactions were hidden. The school has continued to reflect upon and modify its practices over the last 9 years through ongoing action research. Children come to school with a self-directed purpose, an openness to possibilities, and an eagerness to work collaboratively with their classmates. After a meeting with a home group teacher, the children move to various experiences determined according to their individual learning journey. Teachers working collaboratively will throughout the day take on various roles to support the children in achieving their negotiated learning goals. I would like to show you a few typical scenarios to illustrate the way we work together. One-on-one conferencing time is used to support and guide children in negotiating their learning.
I want to write a song for graduation.
Okay, alright, so that will be your goal for this week.
Yeah.
Song writing, graduation song, 2 to 3 people in your group.
Target teaching in small groups allows teachers to respond to individual needs.
Could someone tell me what's the difference between the first paragraph and the second? What tells us that it should be changed? Sonu?
In the first paragraph, they're talking about what happened before.
So it's going back to the past? Okay. What I want you to do now is to get out the stories that you've started. If you can find them for me, please. I want you to look at the story that you've written, and using your pen, I want you to try and mark where you think paragraphs should be.
Workshops aim to provoke children's thinking about potential projects.
Now guys, the reason we're up here at the moment is we're looking at our new project work called Multiculturalism. and we're trying to relate it to looking down the line at our arts festival and the projects that we'd like to present to not only the rest of the school but the Dandenong community. And I just wanted to get your ideas. Basically, our immersion workshop today is going to be based around storytelling, nursery rhymes and games.
We see here learning agreement time, where the children are free to work independently or collaboratively on projects, or respond to provocations in the physical environment, moving freely throughout the unit with the guidance of a teacher. Children are free to negotiate their entire timetable and what they expect to achieve during that week. Projects may be as short as several weeks or as long as a year. For example, a child may plan to devote their whole week to work intensively on a single project. Workshops that they need to attend are repeated 3 or 4 times, allowing the child to select the most suitable time to attend. They will seek the expertise of one of their teachers, including specialist teachers, depending on the task at hand. Because of the many types of activities occurring at any one time, and the need to have some teachers working intensively with small groups of children, we had to find a solution to meet the challenge of facilitating all of these concurrent projects. Part of this solution was creating a physical environment that supports a wide variety of experiences. Working in this way reversed the traditional model in which teachers require things of students. Here, students require skills, knowledge and guidance of their teachers. A child requests assistance when they require it from the appropriate teacher. The school sees young children as social beings, full of curiosity and having the potential and desire to find connections and meaning in all they experience. In response to this image of the child, the whole school shares a similar approach to learning. Some aspects are, however, pertinent for working with younger children. Teachers continually question how can they provide experiences and ask questions that provoke children's thinking. Listening attentively with all senses is vital to an understanding of the children's thinking and in order to develop experiences which extend them further. To respond to the children's rapid development, it is necessary to continually negotiate their learning journeys using different learning agreement proformas. Younger children also need more time to develop important fundamental concepts, and they need more opportunities for reflection and sharing, which provokes thinking, discussion and future possibilities. The results of a new design project are also emerging. The Da Vinci Centre, established in 1999, a project aimed at combining creative resources together rather than isolated resource centres spread throughout the school, has been relocated to the centre of the school and comprises of a number of facilities, including a library stocking all books in the school, teacher resources, parent resources, a variety of meeting spaces, a platform for robotics and technological construction, a multimedia room, and a film recording and performing studio. The centre provides spaces for small groups to work collaboratively, facilitated by the specialist teachers.
I think your play's going to be Sophie.
Dad, okay?
Yes. And I'm going to be
Close and just be a person that helps behind the stage.
Okay, so you're going to be a mask in the backstage.
3 teachers, a librarian research teacher, an ICT teacher and a LOTE community welfare teacher, work collaboratively within the unit. The children from each complex come to the unit together. This provides collaborative planning time for the classroom teachers.
Get the pencil symmetrical way from
Yeah, but I don't know how to pull it forward.
this.
The goal is that children bring to the centre their individual and class projects. Specialist teachers use their expertise to further scaffold the children's learning.
We have been together all these years, we have stood side by side. Now it's time for us to go, but we enjoy the ride.
The school is developing a focus on filming, animation and songwriting. A tradition for the Year 6 children is to write a graduation song.
And reach our destiny. Each one of us is on our own journey. Each one of us is on our own journey.
10 years ago, the school embraced tenets of Professor George Betts. Change the system, not the child. Do things with children, not to them. We believe them to be as important today as when we first heard them.